day. Welcome to another episode of the Sean Farrell Podcast. I am Sean Farrell. Excuse me. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. Amen. Let's get right into it. The biggest difference between normal burnout and depression burnout. Normal burnout is typically caused by excess of responsibilities, tasks, or obligations that may be especially demanding during a condensed period of time, like an exam period, or in general having too much on your plate. Depression burnout, however, is the result of carrying and fighting its symptoms for too long without relief. That is, getting run down by fighting intrusive thoughts, extended periods of sleep disturbances, or getting tired from being numb for so long and not being able to engage with the world. This burnout can also be intensified by still upholding your responsibilities and day-to-day tasks while battling these symptoms. This is why people with depression may say, "I'm tired," even if they don't appear to have done much, because you don't see the internal battle that they are going through. Okay. So, normal burnout. Okay. Yeah. Normal burnout, especially in my situation, with me working, two jobs. Okay. Typically by the end of the week, the flame is completely burned, okay, so to speak. But no at the end of every week I watch a Detroit Pistons segment where it was in the 1989-90 season where they went on a winning streak and they finished strong at the end of the season. But then at the end of the season, the narrator went like, as the season wore on and the euphoria of the streak began to fade, the Pistons found that the daily grind of defending their title had taken their toll, leaving them battered both in spirit and in body. And Chuck Daly was like, there are a lot of games. You hardly know you went through the games because they come so often, because there's so many, and there's so much fatigue. Okay? So, that's why players have recovery routines. That's why players have to eat a certain way. Yeah. That's no homo burnout. Normal burnout, physical tiredness, depression is a different monster, okay? Especially when you're fighting these symptoms on your own, okay? And you can have the type of depression burnout that can drain you physically and mentally. And depression does something to you. It really does. Depression does something to you. It causes numbness. It causes body heaviness, headaches, sleep disturbances, all because you've been fighting these symptoms. And despite the fact that you've been fighting hard these symptoms, you still have no relief. It's like being trapped in a maze with the light being off, and you're trapped in this maze and you're trying to find your way out in the dark. Okay, it's like finding your way through a dark maze. You can't find your way out. Okay. because the room's dark and you're trying to find your way, but can't do it. Um, Especially those intrusive thoughts that can pop up at any time. Um, and believe me, they can pop up at any time, randomly. Um, People with depression have told me this, that um, those intrusive thoughts can pop up at any time, at home, while you're out, while you're at work. Okay, I know I've experienced this. Those intrusive thoughts popping up anytime, anywhere. Um, and The thing about it is, you got to fight this stuff 24/7. Okay, when you have depression, you got to fight this stuff 24/7. It does not take a day off. Now, um, now it may rest. Okay, it may rest, but it doesn't take a day off. Okay, because it's going to show up either in a small way or a big way, somehow, some way. Okay, and so burnout can also be intensified by upholding your responsibilities in a day-to-day task while battling these symptoms. Okay, somebody told me the other day at work, I never knew. Well, now you do. Now you do. Okay. Um, Now you know about the stuff that I went through. Okay. Now you know. Um, and Those intrusive thoughts pop up at work. No, I'm not gonna lie about that. No, I ain't gonna lie about all that. No, those intrusive thoughts pop up at work, but you get so caught up in your work that you don't even know that those intrusive thoughts are there. Okay, you get so caught up in your work that you don't even know that those intrusive thoughts are really even there. Um, and How many times have we used this when people ask how we are doing? They say, "I'm tired," and oh, I just thought about this. I just thought about this right now. I just thought about this right now. Okay. Somebody at work asked me the other day. She said, "I'm tired." He said, "I'm tired." Yeah, and she looked at me and said, "Are you tired?" I sort of like gave a little nod response, like, um, not really knowing. Okay, not really knowing, but I think she was tired physically. Um, Now I don't know if she was tired mentally or not, but yeah. So normal burnout can often be corrected by like like self-care, rest, drinking water, stuff like that. Um, but depression burnout, ooh wee, that's a whole nother monster. That's a whole nother monster. It doesn't take a day off, okay? It doesn't take a day off. And It's hell. Depression and anxiety are hell. As somebody said, well, told me, depression and anxiety is hell and it's draining. But help is available. Okay, help is always available. You can always call the crisis line at 988. You can always text the crisis text line at 741-741. Yeah, so hope it is available. All right. All right. That's it. That's all for this John Ferrer podcast. I am out of here. Peace out.